Hello everyone, and this is Kevster012 here, and this is I want to make up for some points that I said in my other video that is titled, Why I Dislike PC Elitists. And I just want to say that that video wasn't to bash PC gamers. I guess no one read the title. It says, Why I Dislike PC Elitists, not all PC gamers. I want to bring up the point that I'm an avid PC gamer. I own lots of PC games too. I own PC games and console games. I probably own almost as many PC games as I own console games. So I want to just talk about why I love PC. I put too many points in my last video of why I prefer console and not enough reasons why I prefer PC. And I said things kind of wrong that could be taken wrong. I this is kind of apology. I've only got one comment, and it's from Chris Fornsberry, and he commented on my last video, and I agree with him. He has some points. Now, he might have come off in the wrong way, but this is in defense of PC. So, before I ramble on anymore, I spent $1,000 building a PC. I have a $180 gaming mouse, the Razer Ouroboros. I'm not saying that I'm not any way affiliated. I'm not advertising. I just like Razer. I also have the Latius. I have a better keyboard, but that was the best one they had at the time. But what I'm gonna say is, I love the PC. I love PC gaming. I love many PC games, and yeah, PC many times does look better and play better than console. I only put my reasons why I just happen to prefer console. I know a lot of people might think I'm an idiot for preferring console over PC. It was more in defense of people that it's more of defense of PC elitists versus anyone that plays console. I own a PC. Like I said, I own the $1,000 PC. I also own consoles. But I want to, I want to move on now and say why I love PC. There's many good PC games, and most games that come out on PC that were on console do play and look better. Um, actually, a big point I have to apologize for. At the time when I did look at building equivalent PC to the PS4, I made some improper points. I did do some more research. Someone actually linked me a site called PC Parts Picker or whatever. So I did find out you can build a decent PC for around the same price as the PS4, maybe even better. It takes a little bit more work, but in the long run, if you're willing to take the time to get the parts and build it, yes, it will look better. I'm not going to lie with you there. Also, different games that I do prefer more. RTS games. Hands down, just the support of RTS games are better on the PC. There's only a couple games that actually RTS games that ever really came out on console. I think the Command and Conquer games, and StarCraft was the first one was on the N64, but honestly, I would not play. I hate playing RTS games on the console because, especially if you don't have a keyboard and mouse support, it's garbage. I'm not calling console itself garbage, but for RTS games, it's pretty much useless. I don't know why they didn't. Now, PlayStation did have a mouse back in the day, but I guess not many games had support for it. But the PC, yeah, PC does have better for RTS games for sure. Like Warcraft. Warcraft 2 was on the console, but was nowhere nearly as good as the PC version. Warcraft 3 is pretty amazing, looks pretty amazing. Then, did I mention StarCraft yet? StarCraft 1 obviously was better on PC, it was on console, but StarCraft 2 is only on PC and it looks amazing. It plays amazing. I really love StarCraft 2. Diablo 1, 2, and 3. Like, Diablo 1 was on console on PlayStation. Didn't play too bad, actually. Diablo games don't play too bad on console. Like, 1 and 3 are on it. They're actually okay. But personally, I love the mouse. Definitely any games that work better with point and click. Pointing and clicking is definitely when any games that work better with the mouse are obviously better in PC. MMORPGs. Most MMORPG support is on PC. And I have to say, World of Warcraft is one of the #1 MMORPGs out there, so I can't complain in there. There's also a list of like free-to-play MMORPGs that are out there that are actually half decent, that are also on PC. The only MMOs on the console, I think, is Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14. EverQuest was on the PS2, but they shut down the EverQuest servers for, well, all servers for the PS2 got shut down. So yeah, that does kind of suck right there if you did play EverQuest on the PS2. And also the PC, especially nowadays, if you played EverQuest back then, and you got a PC nowadays, it will play freaking EverQuest smooth as butter, considering the graphics aren't that great, and the new PC has better hardware than that will ever take. So, yeah. And many MMOs do look amazing. So I have to say right there, MOBAs. Definitely MOBA support is out there for PC. And I love League of Legends. I love Smite. Smite is coming to the console, but honestly, still, I think it's probably going to be a lot better on the PC, anyways. Dota isn't on a console. Definitely the point-and-click MOBAs won't come to console, just because it would just be annoying to try to move a cursor around and clicking. I guess League of Legends, you could make a way that you could, like, move the stick to move. I don't want to think about it. Yeah. Okay, so MOBA support is a lot better. And I do love MOBAs. I love Dota. I love League of Legends. I love Smite. There's also other games like Han. I haven't played. Heroes of Storm is pretty damn awesome. What else? I don't know of any other MOBAs. So I mentioned 3 genres that are just 10 times superior on PC, which is RTS, dungeon crawler games, kind of like Diablo, are definitely better. RTS, massive multi-online RPGs, Shooters are better and are definitely better in the PC. It all depends. Some people do like controls better, but I do admit mouse and keyboard is better for shooters. Another thing is, even though there is better like peripheral support for the PC, I have to admit. Like, so racing games can be better if you with a racing wheel. Depends if you like a racing wheel or not. Some people just like controller. There's quite a bit of console racers that are really good, but there are some really good ones for the PC as well. like I said, anything that gets a port to the PC normally does at least looks better. GTA 5, I would repurchase the game if it wasn't for the fact that I have already gotten the pre-orders and already have for the PS3. I'm kind of disappointed because I don't want to repurchase it, but if I was going to, yes, it does look 10 times better than the PS. Definitely better than the PS3 version. It does look better than the PS4 and Xbox One version. Like, you know, even though the PS4 version and Xbox One looks good, it doesn't hold a candle to the PC version. So I have to agree there. Even though it's really good on the console, it is better in PC graphically. If you build a better PC, but the specs aren't that high. I think it's something like 650 GTX or something, which isn't that high of a demand for like the max settings. So that's not really bad. And so I have to admit that there. Other games like especially certain indie games, Shovel Knight. I think Shovel Knight's on the console now, or at least it was going to come to the console. But Shovel Knight definitely has better support in the PC. So there are certain games that do have better support in the PC than the console. So that there, I do agree. Even though it's not like a graphically demanding game, it's an amazing game. So, you know, a lot of indie titles do have better support for PC. Even though PlayStation is a close second for when it comes to indie titles, but PC does have more indie titles. Like I mentioned, Shovel Knight. What's another good one? Outlast is really good, even though Outlast is also on PlayStation. I might be better graphically. I haven't played the PC version or the console version. I haven't taken time to compare them, so that's probably a bad example. There's quite a bit more games like that I have on my PC. I want to see what I can figure out what I have here. Oh, let me mention one thing. Like I mentioned shooters. Quake I have. I've always loved Quake. Super Hexagon, that's a good one. VVV. I'm not sure if that's on console yet or not. Nosgoth I thought was okay. Far Cry series. PC. Definitely good, but definitely better for the fact that I don't even think you can get Far Cry 1. Maybe you can. Maybe that was, or I think it was on console, but I just don't remember. Maybe on PS3. So Far Cry, yes, definitely better. You know, I want to mention some more because there's a lot of games like Amnesia. If you love survivor horrors, Amnesia is fantastic. And the remade Ikaruga, if you've ever played it, it's actually a shooter. It's a vertical scrolling shooter. It was on the GameCube, but I have to say, it is better in the PC because, well, they remade it. The GameCube, you know, comparing that. Oh, I'm hoping it does look better on the PC, because, yeah, of course they should do more work when they're porting an old game like that. But, anyways, I've gone on long enough. There's PC, looks better, plays better majority of the time over consoles. But there's a couple games that don't get properly optimized for PC, so you need a higher-end PC, or they just don't care. And I do want to bring up the fact that Halo did play better on console back in the day. Master Chief Collection, the guy that commented on my other video, he brought that up. Master Chief Collection is crap, so I don't even know what's the point in bringing that up. That's just garbage, not even the point in looking. So it's console's still better. If you have the original, then console is still better when it comes to Halo. No, I can't lie to you there. Even though it's made the play better on the PC with Master Chief Collection, just all the problems with that just pissed me off. Um, what else want to bring up? Because I guess I should almost end it here, I suppose, because I've been going on too long in this video. But that's my points. I love PC. I own an AIN gaming PC. PC is awesome. But I just want to make one solid point. I love gaming. So whatever the games are on, I play them on. Even though there's times that I do get the console version over to PC. But hey, if I'm gonna play something like if I'm gonna play, there's games like Demon Souls, Dark Souls I play on console just because I was Bloodborne, But then there's things like The Witcher. You have to play The Witcher on PC. I'm not gonna lie to you there. Games like The Witcher are highly demanding. Any super high demand games like The Witcher, you have to play on PC. Especially the first one, I think only came out on PC. And I would not buy The Witcher 2 or 3 on console. But actually, I can't remember. Let me look up, because I think it wasn't The Witcher 2 only on Xbox for some really stupid reason, which kind of pissed off. Because I have to admit, any of those highly demanding games should never be played on a console. You can play them on a console, but honestly, I do not actually. Xbox 360, Microsoft. Oh, okay, it did come out on Windows. I think it was originally only for Xbox. They must have ported it. I wasn't sure. But yeah, games like that, graphically stunning. You have to play it on the PC. Well, I'm not saying you have to. It does look quite a bit better. And with with those graphically demanding games, definitely PC, I say about getting it. But games that aren't really graphically demanding, Grand Theft Auto 5 isn't that graphically demanding, considering the fact that it actually looks and plays pretty well on the console. You can play it on the console. I would recommend it for the PC. I'd recommend most games for the PC. I just play on console for my personal preference, not because I think that console is better. So yeah, I love PC, I love console, I love handhelds. That's one thing. PC, you don't get the handhelds are a totally different thing altogether. When it comes to games like Pokemon or whatever, having games on the go, you're not gonna, even though you can get a laptop, sometimes it is more efficient to have this little device in your hand. So right there, that's where Nintendo has it, with the handheld market. Even though I like the PSP and the Vita, I also do like DS and Game Boy, whatever more. But anyways, I've been going on way too long here. This is probably going to be another long video. I'm glad if you watched it. This is just I just want to say I love PC and console equally, and just play what you like, and yeah, whatever. I think that's pretty much it. This is Kevster012. We want to see more videos. Feel free to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, down like if you don't like it. Feel free to comment and say what you like. I'm not against any comments. If you want to say why you dislike my points, then fine. If you want to say why you like my points, then fine. Anyways, this is Kevster012. Peace out and have a great day.